Hey everyone, it's great to see you. So today I've got more newly released or updated tracks and cars for you to enjoy and to add to your Assetto Corsa hard drive. I know it's filling up. I've also been experimenting with reshade, and I would like some feedback on what you think the graphics look like. There are some ray tracing on here, and I've added some other effects too, so I hope you enjoy that. Do let me know in the comments. As ever, all the download links are in the description below in order of appearance in the video. So let's jump right in. First up, there's a track, and this is an absolute biggie. This is Bremgarten. This is the 1950s version 1.01, and it's by none other than Fat Alfie. So Fat Alfie has done some amazing tracks for Assetto Corsa, a lot of these vintage and retro tracks. This one looks absolutely stunning. 7.3 kilometers long. It was based on the Swiss Grand Prix near Bern, 36 pits. And not only does it have stunning scenery, it's also a savage track. No runoffs at all. This must have been really hairy to drive. So here we are in the Alfa Romeo GTAs, thundering around. I've put a few effects on for reshade here. I think this looks absolutely stunning as it's meant to be driven. After the vintage Bremgarten, we're back to something much more modern. So this is the Ferrari Portofino. Now this is by Modpack Portugal, and this is a new modding group that I've just come across. One of my subscribers pointed me in their direction, and they do some pretty cool mods. This has been modded by Simeo the Kid, and all the physics have been done by Jandrovi, so big shout out to those guys. This car features AO mapping, CSP wipers, CSP lights. All the rain physics are built in there. It's got new sounds as well, but it also has some very cool things. So the roof has full animation, as you can see here, and this is a front engine Ferrari. There aren't many of them around now, so you can pop the hood and you can have a quick look under there. Some great details there, so fantastic mod. So this is the Ferrari Portofino. Next over to one of my favourite modders, and this is Legion. So this is another very recent release. This is the Porsche 961. 566 brake horsepower. It weighs just over 1200 kilograms from 1987. Now this was based on the 959. It only ever competed in 3 races, and it was part of the scrapped Group B category, so there was only ever one of these cars made. But that's the history of the car. Let's just take a look at this mod. The detail on this mod is truly stunning. I've had a real good look around this. One of my favourite tracks it had. Well, I'm going to race around this in a moment and show you. But the interior and everything about this car is truly stunning. This is definitely one for your collection. It also drives as good as it looks. This is Legion delivering yet another quality Assetto Corsa mod. Absolutely brilliant. Next up is a car that I've covered before, and this is by Jake Grafton. This is the Honda Prelude pack. This has now been updated though to 0.9.5, and as well as a few tweaks, there's also a new car on it here. Of course it's another Prelude, but this one's a special one. This is a street modded version, so this is 329 brake horsepower. It's got a H22 A4 engine swap in it, and it's been turbocharged, new discs, coilovers. You get the picture. This one is the business. So I brought it over to a street circuit to put it through its paces. So this is Seattle from Gran Turismo. I actually featured this circuit in one of my recent videos, which was the Gran Turismo starter pack for Assetto Corsa. So do check that out if you've not seen it. Needless to say, Jake has pulled it out of the hat again. But not only does the model look really good, it drives fantastic too. I had a lot of fun driving around Seattle in this Prelude. As ever, when you do drop onto the modders pages to download what they've been working on, do give them a shout out and say thank you. And if you do want to contribute, that's up to you. I know they all appreciate it. So thank you, Jake. Let's move on to the next mod. Now this one is a very quick one, but something I had to cover when I saw it. So one of my local tracks recently closed down. I say recently, a few years ago, that was Rockingham. And I've actually raced at Rockingham in a couple of different cars, most notably my old MR2 Turbo. I had a lot of fun here. Really disappointed this closed. So when I saw it 1998 texture pack on Race Department, I had to download it, and then I found out that it actually sat with Rockingham Race Circuit by Legion, and this is what we're looking at here. So I've got some BTCC cars on. I think I'm going to put a video together of all the best BTCC mods, but the link for these two mods are in the description below. For the next car, I thought I would stop in the UK, so here we are back at Thruxton. So this is the Fiat Tipo Competition. This is 2018, and this is by Allegio 1633. So this has got 310 brake horsepower, just over 1,000 kilograms, and it drives fantastic. But before we get to the driving, let's just have a look at some of the details. So again, really impressed with the interior. There is so much work that goes onto this. Sounds fantastic too. Now on this actual part of the video, I was doing quite a lot of experimentation just with reshade and just trying to get the lighting just right. I think it looks fantastic, and again we've got ray tracing on here. So let's take it around Thruxton and take it for a spin. Got to say, I really enjoyed driving at Thruxton again, but now we're onto something a little bit different. So this is again by Legion. So this is the Light Car Company Rocket, 160 brake horsepower. This only weighs 485 kilograms, including the driver, from 2007. This is absolutely rapid, so cool to drive, but it's very beautiful too, and Legion has done a fantastic job in putting this together. The level of detail again, and the way that the graphics look on this car is stunning. So let's just take it around one of my favorite tracks again, which is Oulton. After that pocket rocket, let's calm it down a little bit and let's go to another track, but we're only going to calm it a little bit. This is Oulton Park. This is by Lava Lamp 641. It's the new version 1.2. It's actually a LiDAR based track, so very accurate. This is converted from an R Factor 2 track, Oulton Park again by Mike Cantwell, which was again originally converted from an R Factor 1 track. It has 4 circuits, it has full rain effects, grass and VAO patch. Let's take a tour around this track. It looks stunning. That's the end of the mods in the video, guys, but I do have to talk about something that's very sad. So Sean Clark, who was quite a big modder in the Assetto Corsa community, recently passed away, only 45 years old, far too soon. So he was such a warm and friendly and very well respected person in the community. He was a big part of all the AC mods, and he will be very much missed. I'm sure his legacy will live on by all the different mods that we still enjoy on Assetto Corsa. I'm sure some of you will have already enjoyed a number of Sean's mods, especially in the early days of Assetto Corsa modding. This is Snetterton that he'd modded and designed, as well as these amazing Ginetta cars. I have dropped his link to his race department page in the description below if you do want to check out the awesome contribution he gave to Assetto Corsa. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon.